Hi, I'm Kay, field reporter for Think Trees TV. Think Trees TV is the broadcast division of the Manitoba Forestry Association. The channel covers a variety of environmental education topics. Today, we're talking about trees. Trees are important because they help provide clean air and water for us all, as well as providing food and shelter for wildlife. Since trees can live relatively long lives, they are also called a living laboratory. They can show us the effects of climate change, forest management practices, forest pests, and natural disturbances like fire and floods over time. In order to understand how trees and forests grow, foresters have developed some simple techniques to measure a tree's physical characteristics in order to develop appropriate forest management techniques. This presentation will show you how to determine the diameter of a tree and enable you to use that information to calculate the volume of that tree. You can also check out the other two forestry topics on the Think Trees TV channel on YouTube, Tree Height and Age. As you no doubt remember from math class, to calculate the volume of anything, you need to know its shape. Is it a cone, cylinder, or cube? You'll use the appropriate mathematical formula involving height and diameter to calculate the volume. Once you have calculated an individual tree's volume by species, you can combine this information with the forest stand inventories you have to get a good idea about the nature and the management needs of the forest. The diameter of a tree also tells you a great deal about that particular tree's health and growth. To determine the diameter and volume of a tree, you'll need a diameter tape and dichotomous key. The diameter tape features a standard metric or imperial measure on one side and a diameter tape on the other. Measure 1.3 meters from the ground up the trunk of the tree. This is known as DBH, or diameter at breast height. Wrap the diameter tape around the tree at 1.3 meters above the ground, with the diameter scale facing you. Ensure that the tape is level going around the tree. Pull the tape tight and take the reading. This is the diameter, complete with decimal place, noted above the reference 0 mark on the tape. If you don't have access to a diameter tape, you can use some string, a standard measuring tape, and a calculator. Use the measuring tape to determine DBH, or 1.3 meters from the ground. Wrap the string around the tree, ensuring that it is level. Pull the string tight and mark where it meets. Measure the length of the string. Use your calculator to convert the circumference measurement you have just taken into diameter. The formula is circumference, or the length of the string, divided by 3.14 equals the diameter. In order to calculate the volume of the tree, use the formula for a cone. Take the diameter you recorded and halve it to get the radius of the tree. The volume of a cone, V, is equal to 3.14, or pi, times 1/3 times the radius squared times the height of the tree. The result is the volume of the tree in cubic meters. Consult your dichotomous guide to determine the species of tree you're looking at, and based on its species, you can determine the relative health of that particular tree. There are companion forestry segments like this on the Think Trees TV channel, Tree Height and Age. Think Trees TV also covers a wide variety of environmental education topics, so have a look at the menu for other segments that may interest you. I'm Kay, reporting for Think Trees TV, and remember, when you're out and about, think trees.